Accountable for rounds. What does that mean? If you're training a lot, you're going to hear people say, hey, you're accountable for every round you shoot. I know I say that a lot, but I don't think it really resonates with people. When I tell them, they're just like, okay, yeah. No, you're going to be held accountable for every round you shoot. So let me break that down for you. The first thing is you're not a criminal. You're a law-abiding citizen. So if you have to defend yourself in real life, more than likely you're not going to be intimidating witnesses. You're not going to be disposing of witnesses who could testify against you. So those witnesses are more than likely going to show up in court and say what they saw, whether it be correct or incorrect. So you're going to be held accountable. The second thing is, I'm going to show you these bullets here. We want to use defensive rounds. Rounds like this, hollow points, instead of full metal jacket or target ammo. The full metal jacket, I'll probably show some ballistics on the screen. The full metal jacket is going to over penetrate. That's the long and short of it. It's going to over penetrate. Once this hits human tissue, it's going to go through that person and more than likely come out of the person and go hit something else. So you want to hit your threats with these. Now these come in various types. You might get the hollow point that's just completely open, or you might get like this Hornady critical defense that I have or had, where you get these with the polymer insert. It's supposed to stop faster. Maybe it does. Maybe it's just marketing. Whatever, praise God. So why do we care? Why do we care where the bullet's going? Well, the obvious reasons of we don't want to hit innocent people, but there's also this notion of, so my carry permit class got audited. And I have a video, go check it out. It talks about why you need a carry permit. And people in the comments saying all types of stuff. But what you guys need to understand is the Department of Homeland came and audited my carry permit class. And they told me, I didn't just, oh, look at these imaginary facts, you know, the land of make-believe.
The land of make-believe.
They told me that what they've been seeing is 96% of the time, if you shoot somebody in self-defense, whether you're right or wrong, you're looking at a civil lawsuit. You could also be looking at a criminal case. Okay? You might neutralize, you know, some drug dealer who breaks into your house. He tries to hurt you and your family. You take him out. Hey, it's justified. Well, his baby mom is going to come and say, well, you know, whatever his name is, Max, was providing money for our family. Now we don't have any money, so we're going to sue you. And then she's going to go to one of these attorneys who's going to say, oh, well, you don't pay anything unless we win. So now she's getting free legal counsel to just run you into the ground. Most people, when they shoot somebody in self-defense, file bankruptcy. That's on the civil side. We're not even talking about the criminal side. It's very expensive. So you want to be aware of what you're shooting and be mindful of the bullets that you're using. Now, I brought these bullets here, these critical defense, because this is what I typically carry. And I did a lot of, let me see if I got an empty mag here. I got one. So you see how this bullet is normal and this one is shorter. You see that size difference? So the size difference comes from doing this. Let's say I loaded these rounds. Let's say that this is my carry gun, the 19X. So I load the bullets and then I put the gun in my holster, and now I'm coming home. I didn't shoot anybody today. So I'm unloading the gun, taking the bullet out, and then putting that bullet back on top for it to get reloaded again The next morning, over and over and over. Over time, what that's going to do is it's going to push the bullet into the shell case. So not only are you accountable for rounds that you're shooting at potential threats, you're accountable for rounds that you're carrying anyway, because this can cause a problem. This could potentially cause a squib load or something like that. And then under stress, you push out, press the trigger, poof. But you don't even notice that the bullet didn't make its way through the barrel. You get a squib load, the bullet is then stuck in the barrel. You're too busy trying not to die. You press the trigger again, you send a bullet into another bullet, gun explodes in your hands, you die anyway. So, you're accountable for every round you shoot. That's what that means. You're going to hear it a lot, but that's the long and short of it. Nobody really explains stuff. And yeah, I've been guilty of it too. One guy who I worked with, he was like, hey, what does that mean? He had to slow me down because I was like, oh man, I'm sorry, bro. It's just kind of like rolling off of me at this point because I talk about it every day. So, you know, even I've done it, but we need to be more mindful of telling people what stuff means in depth so it hits home and they don't just go thinking, oh, okay, well, I just bought a gun. I'm good. Yeah, everything's great. It's not. You need to be responsible. So, that's it, man. Short and sweet. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that. Romine.